Number 7, we have Mashle, magic and muscles. In a world where magic defines social status, Mash Burndead is born without a single drop of magical ability. Instead of spells, Mash relies on his insane physical strength, turning every magical challenge into a workout session. Enrolled in a prestigious magic academy, he smashes through spellcasters with pure muscle power, often unintentionally mocking the seriousness of magic society. Despite being magicless, Mash aims to prove he belongs and protect the quiet life he cherishes with his adoptive father. Okay, let's be honest. Mash is basically Saitama's distant cousin who accidentally enrolled in Hogwarts. Watching him casually bench press entire problems while wizards scream in disbelief is peak comedy. I mean, the guy treats magic duels like gym warm-ups. What really keeps you hooked, though, is how he exposes the ridiculous elitism in a society obsessed with magic. Every time someone underestimates him, he throws hands, or should I say, throws biceps. For anyone who's ever felt like an outsider, this anime hits hard, but makes you laugh even harder. Low-key, it's one of the best parody-style shonen out there. Number 6, Black Clover. Asta and Yuno are orphans raised in a church within a kingdom where magic is everything. Yuno is gifted with immense magical talent, while Asta is completely magicless. Determined not to be left behind, Asta trains his body relentlessly until he receives a rare 5-leaf clover grimoire containing an anti-magic sword. While everyone else uses magic, Asta nullifies it with brute force, aiming to prove that even the powerless can rise and achieve the impossible dream of becoming Wizard King. I'll be real, Asta's screaming might give your ears permanent damage, but his grind? Mad respect. He's proof that stubbornness mixed with hard work can push you past limits everyone else sets for you. The Magic Knights think he's a joke, nobles clown him for being poor, and yet, Asta keeps swinging that oversized sword like it's a baseball bat. Also, his rivalry with Yuno? That's the sauce. Competitive, but supportive. If you're into rags to riches determination stories, Black Clover will have you yelling, "Let's go!" at your screen while secretly hitting push-ups in your room. Number 5, Magic Maker. Shion, a shy bookworm who adored magic in his past life, is reincarnated into a low-ranking noble family, only to discover that magic doesn't exist in this new world. But when he and his sister Marie witness a mysterious magical phenomenon at a lakeside, Shion embarks on a quest to uncover and bring magic into existence, forging spells from scratch through research and discovery. His journey blends curiosity, determination, and sibling adventure in a world where magic must be learned, not inherited. This one is such a refreshing twist. Instead of being handed powers like a cheat code, Shion literally has to invent magic. That's wild. It's like watching someone grind from zero, but on a scientific level. Trial, error, and pure curiosity. The sibling bond with Marie adds a warm touch too, making it more than just power fantasy. If you've ever stayed up late chasing knowledge or experimenting just for fun, you'll vibe with this. Shion proves that persistence and discovery can make you just as legendary as brute strength. Number 4, Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Ikki Kurogane lives in a world where students train as blazers, warriors who manifest weapons from their souls. Unfortunately, Ikki has been branded the worst one because of his extremely low magical ability. He's ridiculed, ignored, and almost expelled. But his true strength lies in insane swordsmanship, discipline, and determination. When he meets Stella, a fire-wielding princess, their paths intertwine, and Ikki's skills finally get the recognition they deserve. From failure to powerhouse, Ikki proves that technique can rival raw magic. This anime is straight-up inspirational. Ikki isn't just fighting opponents, he's fighting an entire system that's written him off as trash. I love how his duels aren't about who has the flashiest explosion, but who's smarter, more disciplined, and more tactical. And let's not ignore the romance with Stella. Finally, a romance subplot that doesn't drag like molasses. It feels earned. Ikki embodies that grind until they can't ignore you mentality, and honestly, it makes you root for him harder than most shonen leads. Dude turned being labeled worst into his greatest weapon. Number 3, Kaze no Stigma. Kazuma Yagami was born into the prestigious Kanagi clan, a family of powerful fire magic users. However, he lacked any fire abilities and was banished in disgrace. Years later, he returns not as a failure, but as a master of wind magic, a rare and deadly art. With his newfound strength, Kazuma not only commands respect, but also becomes a crucial player in battles that threaten his clan and the entire magical world. The outcast returns stronger than anyone predicted. Okay, if you've ever fantasized about coming back to your hometown after years of being clowned, only to flex on everyone, Kazuma is your spirit animal. He got kicked out for being weak, but returns OP with wind powers that absolutely body his old clan. What makes Kaze no Stigma stand out is the mix of action and a main character who's confident without being cringe. It's low-key satisfying watching him casually wreck people who once doubted him. If Black Clover is the loud grind, Kaze no Stigma is the smooth revenge-served cold energy. Number 2. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. Rent Fina is a struggling adventurer with no talent for magic or combat. One unlucky day, he's eaten alive by a dragon. Instead of dying, he awakens as a skeleton, cursed to an undead existence. Though initially powerless, Rent slowly evolves by defeating monsters, gaining new forms, and leveling up his skills. What starts as a humiliating second life becomes a journey where he grows stronger than the living adventurers who once looked down on him. This anime is dark, but weirdly uplifting. Rent literally gets chewed up and spat out by life. Well, by a dragon. But instead of giving up, he crawls back as a skeleton and starts grinding again. Tell me that's not the most metal comeback ever. The whole evolving from skeleton to stronger forms gives you that satisfying RPG vibe. Plus, the theme of rebuilding yourself after losing everything really hits home. Rent might not look like your traditional flashy hero, but watching him claw his way to power feels incredibly rewarding. It's grim, but in the best way. Number 1. The hidden dungeon only I can enter. Noir Starga is a noble from a poor family, constantly overshadowed and lacking in natural ability. One day, he stumbles upon a hidden dungeon filled with rare knowledge, skills, and powerful artifacts. Guided by a mysterious mentor trapped within, Noir gains unique powers that allow him to rewrite his destiny. From a weak and overlooked noble, he transforms into a skilled adventurer who carves his own path, shocking those who once dismissed him as unworthy. This anime screams wish fulfillment, but in the best way possible. Noir is the classic everyone thinks I'm useless guy, but once he unlocks the dungeon, it's game over for the haters. Watching him steadily collect skills, grind his way up, and flex on nobles who once mocked him is extremely satisfying. And yeah, there's some ecchi fan service sprinkled in, but beyond that, the world building and dungeon exploration are actually fun. Noir represents every anime fan's dream, finding that one secret grind spot nobody else knows about and turning yourself into a legend. And there you have it, Anime Fam, 7 underdog MCs who went from being abandoned nobodies without magic to becoming absolute legends. Which of these stories fired you up the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your takes. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more anime gems.